what I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah. So they always gonna be mad. Welcome. Welcome.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching understanding.
Relationships with old baggage and penalizing the new person for what the old person did. You just limit yourself from meeting a new person. You know what I mean? You drag old incidents right on into a new situation.
In the other communities, because they attack us, they attack the poor. That's part of their plan, to get the poor people that got money to spend. That shit don't even sound right.
Well, it's always an experiment.
That got money to spend. Like, so y'all gonna play on our intelligence. If you calling us poor, then obviously we shouldn't have money to spend. But this is how they look at us and they program us. And people
well, psychological warfare has always been the silent. I call it silent wars of psychological warfare, because
I'm gonna be safe, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna add you right now.
Keep your ass in the house, bro. All right, man.
Oh, I am.
Much love, man. Much love, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
Let's get it, y'all. Welcome to class, guys. Y'all already know, y'all. On your way in, hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind, guys, that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions, guys. We cater to the truth, and we cater to common sense, guys. We do not complicate that. All right, guys, so we got a good one for you tonight. Tonight, guys, we're going to talk about this gender pay gap, this war, this gender war with the pay. And we all know that money is power, money is freedom. So if you extract the money from the men and you give it to the woman, then, you know what I mean? You further push this division that was created by, you know what I mean, our government anxiety. You know what I mean? So let's get on into our warm-up video for the night, guys. Now I was chilling and I was rocking and I was paying attention to the YouTube streets, and I came across a video on salute to Dennis Sperling. He's one of the good brothers. You know what I mean? He also be on the biblical aspect. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me over the music? Is the music too loud? Should I turn the music down? Let me know. If you don't notice, we trying new things over here on the channel. We trying to give y'all quality. We trying to give y'all the best. You know what I mean? We trying to give y'all a message, and we trying to give y'all a message with the best quality. So let me know, guys. I lowered the music now. If that's better, then just put a little 1 in the chat, or just let me know. You know what I mean? Just let me know with a thumbs up or something. You know what I mean, guys? But in any event, let's get it started. Let's get it popping, guys. What we got for the night? I want you guys to see this, man. Pay attention to this. Because we have a problem right now, because I don't know what the women expect. Like, do the women want the men with no money, or do they want the men with money? Because on one side of the coin, they're arguing that men are broke, men don't have no money. And then on the other side of the coin, they saying that men get paid more than them. So, you know what I mean? Which one is it, guys? Which one is it? But again, guys, fair use. Salute to the brother Dennis Sperling. And I just want you guys to rock out and listen to this real quick.
What they do, at least y'all say y'all sorry.
I don't care about them. They ain't getting no pussy today. They just got 2.5 hours.
We're trying to run a family-friendly page. Okay,
they ain't getting no pussy and worried about what the fuck I mean.
Man, you got a potty mouth and you need to get some soap and water and wash it out. Okay, that's what you need to do. But anyway, let's see. What else would you like to say? I know you talk Talk to everybody else what else you want to say. Okay,
All I want to say is, like I said,
you're not compassionate. Go ahead.
no, black men are not. Listen, one thing I've had to learn the hard way: black men are not emotionally available to black women, and it's a sad fact. They will coddle a Becky,
what do you want them to be?
an Asian woman, a Latina woman. When it comes to us, she reminds me of my mother. Fuck that bitch.
You want them to cry you out? Oh God, baby, the world is so hard out here. You want them to cry for you? What you want them to do? She wants y'all to cry for her.
I don't want y'all to cry for me.
But here's the thing: when they come tell y'all their feelings and they tell you you're emotional, then that doesn't make you feel confident in them, does it? If your man come home and start telling you how hard work is and how much of a struggle he might almost lose his job, does that instill confidence in you and that man?
Listen.
You want a punk ass, crying ass man coming home telling you how hard the world is every damn day.
Guess what, Dennis? Most of the men in your chat are crybabies.
Huh?
Nope.
I want you to know what you want.
Most of the men in your chat are those type of men. I've dealt with men like that.
But I'm asking you a question. Do you really want a big crying baby, grown man coming up to you telling you how hard the world is?
No.
And does that make you feel confident in the man that you chose?
No, and that's why a lot of the men in your chat are single. That's why they're single, looking for answers.
No longer attracted to and don't want to be around.
That's why they're single, looking for answers.
Goddess masterpiece.
Okay.
You don't want some of the things that you're asking for. Stop quoting them white people's books. They're not good for you. Okay? You don't want that. You want a strong, masculine man who keeps that stuff in and deals with it like a boss. And then it's like, baby, it's good. Don't worry about it. Maybe we'll do that another time. I'm good. That's what you want. You want that.
I want a king. I want a king that he don't have to do too much. I already
Nope.
know I gotta shut the fuck up. He don't gotta tell me to shut the fuck up. I already know my place.
Your mouth is spotty.
These men in the chat will never have a woman in that position, so they gotta go across the country to find somebody that don't speak the language. Somebody that hasn't had a meal in weeks. That's who they gotta find. Good luck to y'all. Good luck to y'all. Y'all gotta go get a woman that don't know English. She don't know
want
English.
a woman that treats them well and with respect.
She don't know English.
They want a woman that you look. All you need is a
she don't know English.
Respect, okay, submission. That's what they want. You trying to reduce it down to what language?
Yes.
Half of you lovely ladies barely speak English. You speak
My
English.
nails are clean.
I don't care what your nails look like.
No, they talk about my nails in the chat. I do my own nails.
Man,
I don't go to
worry about them nails. This is cool. We are good. We having a grown conversation. But what I'm telling you is, okay, and I'm gonna tell you again, these men want women who are kind to them, who smile at them, who will fix them a plate, who are submissive and cooperative. And y'all don't want to do that because your egos are too big and you think you're too big to compete for black men. We ain't.
Denied.
I want you to tell all your friends. I gave my brother, I love him. He's a beautiful black man. I gave him a foot massage last night, and he told me to run his bath. So I went in there. Oh, you laughing? You laughing because you know that they're gonna give you the blues about it. Yeah, I gave him my card. Let me fit it, and I gave him a back rub, and he was tired, so I made him a plate, and I brought it up to the room, and I cook my man breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Okay. And when he wants quiet, I give him quiet. I'm submissive. I'm kind to him. I smile at him. I tell him how much of a handsome every day. Even when I'm having a hard day, I still tell him. I want you to tell your friends that you do all that and see what they're gonna say to you when you say all that submission and cooperation that you give them. What are they gonna say? When you tell them you did all that, they're gonna laugh. They will fight you. Your friends will be angry with you if you start telling them that you start treating that black man like the rest of these women who you say don't speak the language treat they men. That's what they will do.
Again, if you want to be a foreign woman's Birkin bag,
you make them have to compete.
If you want to be a foreign woman's personal Birkin bag, just say that because that's all you're gonna be.
That's what we are. Don't take our money and call the police on you. Call the police on us.
Let's take it to the back, guys.
She doesn't have money. She doesn't have a green card.
Black men.
If that's what y'all want to do, I'm happy for y'all. Seriously.
Well, good.
I'm not checking for a lot of these things.
Supposed to do.
I'm really crying. Y'all niggas, I don't see no cuties in the chat. Where's the cute man?
Well, maybe
Where is the fine ass
How about that? They don't see no
cuties? Because I don't see none. I don't see none. I'm not pressed.
Wrong thing. That's what you're doing.
I'm not worried about the wrong thing. I don't see no fine man that's putting anything. I'm seeing a bunch of avatars.
The chat.
I see a bunch of avatars. So I'm.
Yo, just to keep y'all up, she was talking about me right there. I was trolling my ass off in this chat right here because she was capping and she's so paying attention to the chat and not even paying attention to the brother's message. And unlike most brothers in the manosphere, Brother Dennis was being clear. He was trying to help her and trying to, like I tell you guys, he was trying to put her on to some things that she do not know. And as a woman, she could have used that knowledge to get to better herself. But black folks, in our community, we have a hard time accepting some things that we do not know. You know what I mean? And especially coming from people we don't like. You know what I mean? Because it's all about like and it's all about feelings. That's why today, guys, it's not about feelings. We're gonna go about facts. Because the narrative and this whole gender war and this whole I keep saying gender war, but I'm talking about the wage gap. This whole wage gap thing is crazy and it's ludicrous, guys. Because for one, right, we're going to get back to that video because she was very disrespectful. But for one, guys, to keep it all the way for real with you, the most popping, the most boomingest industry is the porn industry, guys. And we all know how underpaid the man is in the porn industry. You know what I mean? And in that whole sex selling industry. So we're not gonna play. The man dollar is very important. It drives that energy, that industry. But our pay in that industry is nowhere near what it should be. You know what I mean? So they don't talk about that when it comes to that, right? And they also don't talk about the consumer gap. You know what I mean? Men consume the most. We consume the most products and the most goods. You know what I mean? So those are just things that they don't talk about. They don't like talking about that.
Y'all make sure y'all contribute to the super chat, the cash app, and the PayPal.
Thank you. Make sure y'all super chat.
Make sure y'all contribute. Hit the number 1 button, and the link is in the chat room. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I like her. She's spirited. She ain't running away. She's sitting there drinking a drink and enjoying her life. But I need y'all to hit the number 1 button. We are going up on hour number 3. This is straight entertainment.
You see, and that's the problem because a lot of them, they sit there and they sip on that sip, which God told them they're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I mean? He told them that in Titus. He told them that in Titus, the Titus chapter. You know what I mean? There's a verse. I just read that earlier today on Mr. Palmer's channel. You know what I mean? Salute to Mr. Palmer. You know what I mean? And the fuck child support. Mr. Also, while we on the Mr. Palmer topic, Mr. Palmer been mentioned in the Ellie magazine. Guys, those of you, go check that out. And if you ain't already subscribed, especially those of you that's going through the whole process right now of the child support and the baby mother drama, y'all might want to go over there. Y'all definitely want to go over there and subscribe to him. He focus on all of that, and he's what's in the best interest of them kids, guys. He's really for what's in the best interest of them kids. So y'all want to go over there. But yeah, guys, this is what these females do. They come to these platforms for the attention, guys. They don't come for no real knowledge. They ain't come here for no knowledge. You know what I mean? Salute to the chat. I see you, my guys.
I'm having a blast. I ain't gonna lie. This has been the most entertainment I've had in a long time. But what I need y'all to do is hit the number 1 button. I need you guys to hit the thumbs up button. And I'll keep talking to them for a little while. I know we got some guys in here who want to join in, but I don't want them in here picking on our guests. All right, now what else would you like to say to the brothers? I want you to talk to the brothers. And hold on. I want you to look for real.
Okay, I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna behave.
Go ahead, love from your mouth. Go ahead.
Okay, this is gonna be a loving comment. I want you black men to enjoy yourselves. Get your passports. Go to these other countries because there's nothing that us as black women can do to stop that. You men have the freedom to do whatever you want, and I want you to enjoy your life. I'm not jealous by any means because the one man that's for me is for me. I cannot be with every man in the chat, so there's no reason for me to be jealous of y'all. I want all of you black men to get your passport and go find love elsewhere. I am not pressed. I do not care.
Yo, y'all think she mean that, guys? Y'all think y'all hear the condescendingness in her tone? Y'all hear it, right? Am I bugging? Or I mean, like, am I reaching? Am I reaching? Or can y'all hear it, guys? Like, you can hear the disdain that she have in her voice. Just, this is interesting. And this is our warm-up video. This is just the pre-show, guys. This is just the pre-show. Share this video, guys, and come on in and hit that like button. Y'all know how we do over here, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks for spending your time. Your time is money, and you spend your money over here with me, and I appreciate you guys. You already know.
They can say I'm drunk, but I do not care. I'm telling y'all to get your passport. Go to Thailand, and get you somebody that speaks the language just enough to understand you. That's all I'm saying.
You see, that's where the joke come in at, and that's where all her spill just now just went out the window, and you know it comes from a wicked spot. It comes from a wicked place. I mean, this is a lady that has her own channel, and she teaches the young. You know what I mean? Instead of drinking her wine and teaching the young women, you know what I mean, how to be submissive women, she through her actions, even if she ain't verbally teaching them directly, but she through her actions teach a generation of young women how to keep this mess that we got right here going on. And it's sad, guys. It's sad what's going on out here. You know what I mean?
Other than that, I don't care. I want black men to be great. I'm not a divester. I still believe in black men. Okay? Even with the drama.
Oh yeah.
No, you go ahead. I'm good.
Well, the thing is, they still believe in you too. They still look. Honestly, I can take a poll in this room right here, and of course, there's gonna be some black men like hell no. But the vast majority of these black men, if they can find a black woman that treats them with love and respect, they'll stay right here. They ain't going nowhere. Men are lazy. They don't want to be going overseas looking for women. If they can get a good black woman that treats them with respect and love and smiles at them, can you even smile? Let me see you smile.
And Brother Dennis is correct, yo. Y'all guys could get on these internet channels and front and play like y'all. That's why y'all here. Y'all here because y'all believe in our results. Hopefully you go to the guys that have good results. Hopefully you following guys that have something that means something. You know what I mean? That have something that means something. You know what I mean? And you're not just following for the entertainment. Hopefully you following guys that have something that means something. But you know what I mean, guys? That's why you guys are here. Because you want to deal with women. You know what I mean? Come on, who the fuck want to have to go all the way across the seas to bag a shorty that's halfway decent, that's dumb. Remember, salute to my brother Anthony Spade. He said it best. Those women across seas are dumb, guys. Like, let's be for real. I could never build my empire. If Miss Goodbread was an across seas woman, I would never be able to build my empire the way I built my empire with an across seas woman. Like, guys, come on, man. And women, it's y'all. It's on y'all. I'm not, when I say guys, come on, man. I'm not saying don't do what you gotta do, because I understand why we're doing what we're doing. We're staying away from Lilith, so I get why we're doing it. But I'm also saying on the back end of that, don't just all the way flat out give up. Understand that it's 7 out of 10, so that still gives you 3 out of 10. That still gives you 3 out of 10. You know what I mean, guys?
No, I don't smile.
See?
From New York.
Well, we ain't in New York. We in virtual metaverse right now. Smile. Let's see the smile. Let me tell you mine. Look at that.
don't deserve my smile.
You can't.
They're sitting here telling me I'm sad, I'm old, I'm this and that. At least I showed my face. I'm not pressed about y'all. I could have left my Kim off this whole time and been talking hella shit the way y'all do. I showed myself because you know what? This is me. And I do have a channel.
You welcome back anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate you for letting me join.
Welcome back. And you say you have a channel? Come over there and raise hell for you and get your subscriptions up. Now come over there and fight all of them.
To be honest, I don't even want none of your subscribers. They a bunch of beta males. They can't handle my mouth, so they can stay right here. We don't want you over there, because it's gods and goddesses.
You guys just peep just peep her language. Peep their language. Now that Red Pill is going mainstream due to Kevin Samuels, a large part due to Kevin Samuels. These women are doing their research. They're studying. These women, you got to remember, they don't have no purpose. They don't have no purpose on life other than to bear kids. You know what I mean? And to take care of those kids. So they got a lot of time on their hand, guys. So what's stopping them from swinging on into the manosphere, looking at channels, seeing what the guys are saying? I mean, more than half of them went to Kevin Samuels. Over 1 million of them go to Kevin Samuels and look a whole fool and a hot mess, and then come back to the cave and know how to trick the next dude. Like I always tell you guys, they learn more from K Sam than the dudes. You know what I mean? So we gotta understand that these women know they not dumb. So all this pickup, all this, it's gonna take a spiritual movement. It's gonna take a spiritual movement, and it's gonna take you putting your head in them instructions. You know how I do, guys. I live by them instructions, guys. If you really fuck with me and you rock with me and you follow me and you got belief in me because you see that I'm one of the free ones, bro. I'm one of the free ones. Then you know. I'm not telling you no lie. It's nothing magic about me. It's nothing magic about my spill. I'm not that smart. I just be rocking and saying exactly what that basic instructions be telling me to say and how to live. And then I tell y'all that. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, I'm here to tell you what I know. And if you knew better, you do better.
Over there.
Beta males are good. Beta males are plumbers and electricians and the construction workers. Beta males are good. They keep the work going. See, alpha males like me, I ain't gonna change the car. I'm not gonna change the tire. I'm not gonna pay your rent. I might pay your rent, but I'm not gonna be there to hug you and see. I'm gonna be with my other women. So you probably need to get your, see, beta males, there's only a few alpha males and we tell other people what to do. And we have a lot of women. See, like you might be one of 10. You see what I'm saying? So you probably want to get you a good plumber or an electrician or a truck driver, one of them beta males, because they'll take care of you. See, they're going to make sure that social security check you get stretched a little bit longer.
You see? And that's the problem with these women today. Their eyes is way too bigger than their stomach, guys. They fit and they designed for a beta male. You know what I mean? The beta male is the guy that's not going to have them wondering where he at late at night, if he really on his purpose or if he with another chick. The beta male is the one that's going to love up on him, and the beta male is going to be their complete match. But these women are already programmed and designed to compete with the man, so the beta male is not enough. Because if they acting like a man, then the beta male is going to be more boyish to them. You know what I mean? So then that's gonna be a one hell of a relationship. That's a hell of a relationship. You know what I mean, guys? So, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy, guys. You know what I mean? But these chicks is wild.
They're going to make sure all the knobs in the house are working. They're going to make sure the house is clean, the refrigerator working, you got some food in the refrigerator. That's what beta males. So don't get caught up into what these dudes on this manosphere say. The beta males keep the world running. I'm a lawyer. If I had to build a goddamn courthouse, it wouldn't be no goddamn cases going on. It's a bunch of beta males that keep the roads going, in the food in the grocery stores. They're the plumbers, they're the electricians, they're the truck drivers, they're the carpenters. See, don't overlook those guys. See, we got a thing about disrespecting hard-working blue-collar men. And I'm telling you, as one of those white-collar men, nothing works without them. And see, that's what those Latinas know. That's why Kevin Samuel said that's your biggest enemy. They're coming in, getting these men who make $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year, and they're making lives with them.
Right.
You got first shot at them. You just overlooking them because you're looking for somebody like me, but I ain't even thinking about you. I'm more focused on my money and the other stuff I got to do. And women, to me,
And brother Dennis is right. They don't even bond right with a real dude. These are the women with the big mouth on social media, guys. These are the type of women that got all the creativity with them posts to make you feel bad and bash you like if you not good enough. And these chicks is trash. You know what I mean? She all the way making fun of the Thailand girls and the girls across the land, but she doing everything in her power to look like one of them. You know what I mean? Look at the part. Look at the part in her head. Look at this. This is the craziness to me. Our woman will go above and beyond to look like a whole nother race of women, only to then turn around and tell us that we bash them or we don't like them because we need to stop comparing them. Well then, if y'all want us to stop comparing y'all, then why don't y'all stop trying to act like them? Why don't y'all stop trying to look like them? Like, or if y'all, they don't act like them. Because that's the thing. If y'all look like them, why don't y'all start acting like them? Right. Salute to Tolo, man. We already can see the Lilith. We know Lilith, y'all running off. Y'all ran off to the Red Sea. Stay there. We ain't finna chase you, though. And that's the problem. The dudes that chase them, don't be one of them that chase them. Because the dudes that chase them, they use those dudes. They don't want those dudes. They want us. They want the dudes that's becoming the best version of themselves. They want the dudes that is aligning themselves with them instructions and that's living righteous. That's what they want. You know what I mean? That's what they want. What up, my guy? Juno, what up? Boom. You already know that's what they want. We don't want them. We don't want them. We smash and pass. We frisbee him.
They come not even a dime a dozen. They like a penny a dozen at this point. You see what I'm saying? So get you a good man that's gonna treat you with respect and love.
It's not a lot of them out here. I'm sorry to say, but the comment section alone proves that we're doing.
Again, guys, she keeps stressing the comment section. She keeps focusing and studying on the comment section. Like, pay attention to the message, yo. Nobody in the comment section wants you. Okay, you don't want nobody in the comment section, but you study looking in the comment section. This is the attention. Gotta remember, guys. And this is part of their design. Women are designed to want the attention, guys. They'll take the attention before they take the win. They will if they could win a championship and nobody will look, they wouldn't want that. They'd rather lose and have 1 million people watch them than to win and have nobody watch them. And that's a dead fact right there, guys. That's in their biological nature. Women are designed to want to be liked instead of want to win. And this is all going to tie in to why they make less money than us, guys. Pay attention.
Doomed as black people. The black women, I don't know if they think that they look cute coming at black women all day, but it's pathetic. Go get some pussy. Where's the pussy at?
With the language.
Is it next to you? I'm sorry. Is it next to you? Why y'all worried about my love life? If I know this and all of that, why are y'all in this chat for over 2 hours?
Because this is entertainment. That's
ugly. And all of them is ugly.
It's entertainment. This is entertainment.
All of y'all are ugly.
Yo, last time I checked on YouTube, you can't see nobody's face on YouTube from the chat. I don't know what Mr. Sperling got. You know what I mean? I know he Big Willie and stuff. You know what I mean? God bless him. He deserved it. He earned it. But I don't know what kind of shit he got going over there that she can see people. She can see the people in the chat. That's some real shit. Hold on, man. I think that we owe something for that one right there.
Nope.
Nope. You can't. Wait, one more time.
Nope.
You can't see no motherfucking people. So how you know they all ugly?
All of y'all ugly. With no game.
That's all you drink up now. Yeah. Well,
Shit to the ugly niggas in the chat.
Language is N-word. We're going to put you in timeout. Anyway, I'm having a great time, probably too good of a time hanging out with. This is like talking to one of my ignorant ass cousins back in LA. This is just what this is like. Hold on, she's speaking again. What you say? What? You smile.
Avatars are ugly too.
You have a man. Hold on a minute. Let me get back to the people. I need y'all to contribute to the super chat, the cash app, and the PayPal. That's what I need y'all to do. I need you to go ahead and strike up. This is the most fun that I've had all year. Do you hear me? This is great. I'm happy to have Queen Goddess Mother Masterpiece back. Okay,
yo, that's her name, guys. She got a channel, Queen Goddess Mother Masterpiece, yo. This is a hell of a mother Lilith right here that we looking at, guys. In the flesh.
She got y'all in there, y'all tweeting in the chat room. Look, man. I'm trying to talk and do a commercial.
No, go ahead. I'm muted. I'm muted.
Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Anywho, like I was saying, so I love black people. I love black women. I cater to black men on this page because I feel like you need to be built up. Some of you guys don't even love yourself. You was kicking, you was beaten, you was destroyed by life, you were abused, you were mistreated. You see what I'm saying? Your mothers didn't love you. And I know what you're looking for. I understand. I went through a lot of that on my own. But here's the thing.
Yo, guys, everything he just said, that's what I represent. Don't ever feel. Remember I told you, don't be hating on people. Don't ever feel like I think I'm better than you. Now, I mean, that's an in you type thing. That's an in you type. That's an internal feeling. And I can help you with that. I can help you fix that. All right, guys? Don't ever think that I think I'm better. Because if that was the case, I'd take my ball and chill. I'd take my ball and chill with it. All right? But I'm out here helping. I'm out here sacrificing this worldly image of me and what people say and think I should be. You know what I mean? Even loved ones, guys. Remember, I'm sacrificing everything right now to help more brothers and to help that next generation. I benefit nothing, and a lot of the brothers. Brother Dennis not gonna benefit nothing from what he doing right now. You know what I mean? Mr. Palmer, Anthony Spade, Minister Jack. Those truth tellers that sacrifice and endure, you know what I mean? People shunning them, backbiting them, you know what I mean? Blackballing them. Those people not gonna gain from what they on no worldliness. You know what we gain though? We at peace. We wake up and could do whatever we want to do. That's the goal, guys. And that's why I tell you all the time, change the laws of your mind and you could it's that simple. Changing the laws of your mind to have you wake up just like that. And you could do whatever you want. You know what I mean? And especially those my young guys, my younger audience, be careful with your source. Don't be having kids early because you mess your risk up. Once you have kids, you can't take as many risks because it's always going to be something needed for that child. God forbid. Remember, and it's 7 out of 10. That's a risk. Why would you risk it? 7 out of 10 baby mothers is going to be trash, bro. You got a 7 out of 10 chance that your baby mother going to be a whole dirt ball. You know what I mean? Why risk it? Why risk it with your sauce? You got to cherish yourself. Remember, that's all the basic instructions before leaving Earth tell you, guys. It tell you put yourself first and cherish yourself. Like you number one. Know what I mean? That mean everything about you. That mean don't be shooting those clubs up, B. You can't be shooting these clubs up, bro. Then that means you not cherishing yourself, bro. That means you fall into the pleasures of wanting to take it off to even shoot the club up, guys. We have to be focused. Remember, I tell you all the time, I could talk about the women all day. We can have fun, laughing and joking at how stupid the women is now. You know what I mean? But 50% of that is going to be you too. 50% is going to have to be you knowing yourself and stop succumbing to your desires and your passions and temptations. All right, guys. But let's get back to the video, man. This was rather entertaining. This was a nice little warm-up, guys. Remember, yo, stay tuned, guys. Don't get comfortable, too, guys. I got 15 reasons why women make less than men. Why that wage gap is a whole piece of crap. It's a narrative, you know what I mean? Created to further push and separate the family. You know what I mean? This is what they got to get us to compete against each other with. You know what I mean? Ooh, look, your brother got more money than you. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. Let's stop playing.
And I think I speak on behalf of this young lady. We can't blame all black women for this. Now, that don't mean you got to take that BS, which is what a lot of you brothers are doing. But like I told her, and I'm telling most of y'all come right back with your hat in your hand if they start acting right. Now, we started off talking about self-hate. We started off talking about these weave, and weave is just a symbol of self-hate. Anytime you got somebody that's trying to alter their appearance, it means they apparently don't like what they look like. No, just like cats going in the gym, lifting weights, you got 3, 4.
Keep in mind, guys, those of you that just tuned in, those of you just coming through the doors, the thumbnail is what the thumbnail is, right? And this is just our warm-up video. And it's just, this video is, like he explaining, is about the woman. She says she stand by her weave. You got to remember, a lot of women spend a lot of money on looking like their looks. A lot of women spend a lot of money on trying to look like something. You know what I mean? And that's where their money go. This is why the wage gap is the wage gap. But they feel like the wage gap is the wage gap. They forget about what they spend on. You know what I mean? They forget what they spend on. They don't save their money. They don't save their money. You know what I mean? And our government, Satan Zaddy, he know that. That's why it's detrimental that they remove the man. They find any reason and they give them as much entitlements so that they feel they don't need a man. A lot of women feel that they don't need a man because they could generate their own bread. You know what I mean? But a lot of women not realizing that they can't really invest that bread without having guidance, without having male masculinity in that. You know what I mean? Or they just eventually they end up giving it right back to the government saying Zaddy. And that's what she do by this weave shit. But that shit is a lot of money. That shit is a lot of money, guys. Those of you that date girls that really is heavy on the weaves and shit, y'all know, this is why y'all broke. That be why y'all broke. Know what I mean? Then y'all merging y'all money with their money and they ain't really merging all their money with you. Know what I mean? They got side money that you don't know about and you just spending all your money. You're simping, bro. You're simping and that shit ain't good. You know what I mean? You gotta wake the fuck up, guys. It's 2022, guys. We just told you that these women is smart, son. They're not dumb, son. They play dumb.
400 pounds on your chest, you're risking back problems and joint problems because you want to look buff. You don't like being skinny. You don't like being fat. I get it. You're trying to alter what you look like. You're trying to improve yourself. Women do the same thing with these weeds. The problem is they're trying to look like somebody they're trying to look like somebody that they can never look like. They're trying to look like that white girl, that Latina. Now, God is Pastor P. She brought up a good idea. She said, stop comparing black women to these other women. Black women have their own attributes, right? They have their own. And you got to start young. Some guy she gonna wear that weave. That weave is gonna be with her from now on. But the daughters, your little cousins, your little nieces, you got to start trying to validate these young girls. You got to start telling them they're beautiful. And look, y'all know Uncle D has as many goddamn problems with my baby mama and my ex-wife as y'all do. I'm still fighting them in child support all the time trying to get more custody. But thank God I got sons. Praise God that I have boys because, they're going to naturally gravitate to their father. I love my kids. I thank God for them. But now if I had girls, you can't just chalk it up and charge it and say, her mama going to have to raise them. Them girls are going to need you to validate them. You see what I'm saying? They're going to need their daddy's love. They're going to need you to tell them that they're beautiful. You're going to need to tell them their hair look. Even if your mom is weaving and sandling, right? Even if the mom is weaving and sandling, you still got to try to be in that child's life. Praise God.
Right, she fixing her face up like that's not the case. That is the case, guys. Again, 17% of dudes are runoff according to the statistics. And that's because I use the statistics of the fathers that's going back and forth to court. And that's documented paying child support. That is at an 83% clip right now. 83% of dads are going back and forth to court or either already paid and locked in paying child support. All right? So if it's 83% of dudes that's involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion, that leaves 17% of deadbeats, so they say. Everybody out of the whole 100% of women can't have the 17% deadbeat story. The math don't add up. So somebody's lying. You know what I mean? Somebody lying, guys. Somebody lying, you know what I mean? And that's how it go down. You know what I mean? But again, like I tell you guys, those of you that's facing alienation from your daughter's or your son's parent of the half, just wash your hands and be done with it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just say your prayer. Every night you say your prayer to your kid, the kid will receive the prayer, and that's that. You wash your hands and be done. Don't you just don't let them use your weakness, which is the kid, because these women know that your weakness is the kid. So they'll use that to destroy you, you know what I mean? And you can't allow that. Every woman's story, not this runoff dad story, yo. You know what I mean? A lot of these women have these babies because they was going through something. Because they was going through something with they hell of a mother, and they ain't like the situation, so they have a baby so that they could have something that they could control, something that they could cherish and love on. And it ain't never about the baby father. You know what I mean? Honestly, you got to remember back when this is why we would get our video games and women. Remember back in the days, these women, they played with Barbie dolls, they play with easy bake ovens, they play with everything. They knew everything about their marriage and their wedding, everything before they was 12. They knew everything about their marriage except for who was the dude gonna be. The dude was just like the last piece of the puzzle. The dude don't even matter. You know what I mean? They knew where they was gonna get married, what color dress they were. They knew all that before they even knew what dude gonna be, what type of dude is. You know what I mean? It's a fantasy that's installed in these women, programmed in these women from young, guys, and it's just the miseducation. It's the miseducation, guys. It's not you. Just know that it's not you. So long as you're working on becoming the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Because it could be you. Now remember, we not over here to entertain no itching ear. We not over here to cater to no dumb shit either, yo. You know what I mean? Fix yourself, then move forward. Fix yourself, and you'll see the whole board change. The way you look at the board right now will change completely just fixing yourself. And always fix yourself. Ain't no end to fixing yourself. You know what I mean?
So all I'm saying is just let's be listening with an open heart. We hearing what she has to say. She a little tipsy. I'm having great. This is grown up conversations. I appreciate it. Now I want you guys also, the next time we have people, be respectful. Let's do that. Let's be respectful. We don't run that type of page here. We're confident. We don't need to insult anybody that run up here. All right, so let's do that. Now that's it.
Robert, the board just approved the plan to build your sales.
Yeah, that was a good one. We're gonna go wrap
And
this one
however,
up soon.
they're your high.
Get into the main
Goddess
topic.
Masterpiece, tell us about your page. Where can they find you? Hold on, you gotta unmute yourself. Tell us where can they find your page, Goddess
Y'all
Masterpiece.
can find me at Goddess Masterpiece, PEACE. Okay, and we have some good topics over there. I actually did a review of your community tab when you talked about what Kevin Samuels said. So come on over there. If y'all want to smoke with me, y'all know where to find me. They can say God is aware, but I don't see a lot of y'all ugly asses.
Now, with the language, don't be mean to them.
All right. A lot of y'all men are facially challenged. So you're not impressing me by saying I'm not a goddess.
As long as they wallets are fat, other women are gonna want.
And my nails are clean. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. See, you judging these men by female skill. Have you ever been to Colombia?
I have never been to Colombia.
Those are some of the ugliest, shortest men that I've ever seen in my life. They are some of the ugliest, bad built men, and they have some of the most beautiful women in the world, and they just love on them and hug them. So when these brothers go over there, and they like, damn, these women don't really care how you look. They still treat you this way. You're trying to hold these men to a female standard. And everywhere else, most women don't care what men look like that. It's can you pay these bills? Are you a man? Do you handle yourself like a man? Do you get respect? See, it's you trying to hold us to that female.
So I have a question. Why do black men have a hard time paying black women's bills in the United States?
Because they're not submissive and they're masculine.
Oh, black women
pay for my competition's bills.
Black women are not submissive at all?
Not.
Yo, she really got the nerve to ask that question. Has she been submissive, guys? Has she been submissive at all in this interview right here? I mean, she's a dummy, yo. I swear, man. Dumb, yo.
Really,
they
baby.
do nothing for black men.
Not really.
Not really. So none of your children's mothers ever did anything for you?
Hell no.
Nothing.
Hell no. And
so you did everything for them.
I didn't even expect them to do it because that's how I was raised by my mom. It wasn't until I went overseas that I realized how I was supposed to be treated as a man of my caliber. I went to the Dominican Republic. Like I told you, I stayed there for 10 years. I went to Colombia. I was Mr. Alex. He's a taxi driver. His woman and his children, his family treat him better than I get treated. And I'm a whole white collar, 7-figure black man. You see what I'm saying? When I go over there, they treat me like I'm a king. They're not even a king. They treat me like they treat every other man over there who's masculine and pays the bill. I didn't know how I was supposed to be treated until I went to a place where women and men have a functional culture. And so now let me finish. I'm going to educate you. And see, if them boys, you got 2 boys, right? You got 2 boys, right?
Yep.
When them boys get 18, 19, 20 years old, you send them out there and let them see they'll never be able to come back they'll never be able to deal with another woman from this culture in America again because they're getting used to getting treated well. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. These brothers are not running over there.
Look, like you can see it in her face right here. This is what the modern women do, right? They listen to you, but they not listening to you. Look at her face, yo. They not really listening to you. They just thinking of how they gonna disrespect whatever it is you said and still push their agenda because they raised to believe one way, right? And they have a one-track mind, and they're not educated enough to be able to channel interchange thoughts and stuff like that. So they're going to stick to that one belief system that their moms programmed them with or whoever raised them programmed them with. And and 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be no man. So this is why they stick to the belief system and they will fight you tooth and nail and be dead wrong looking stupid in the process, guys. You know what I mean? Pay attention. So if you with one of these women where you know you dead right in the argument and she's still arguing with you down, just know, bro, you with a Jezebel Lilith spirited woman. And you need to stop simping and you need to plan your escape, man. Plan your escape. Because it's when the God spin the block and come looking for that spirit because they gotta pay up for running off and saying his name, blasphemy. When we come looking for them and you laying next to that spirit, you all hugged up, Netflix and chilling with that spirit, what you think gonna happen to you, bro? You gonna pay too. And that's what's going on right now. Good brothers is losing their mind, fucking with the Liliths and the Jezebels. Then once that Jezebel spirit get in you, you know what I mean? It'll have you shoot your best friend. It'll have you slap your mother, bro. It's dangerous. That's why I tell you from jump. You know what I mean? Work on yourself. Don't worry about the women. The realest thing my mom's ever said, real, was the women gonna always be there, guys. That was the realest female nature my mom's ever taught me. That was the only female nature my mom's taught me. The women are gonna always be there. You know what I mean? That means a lot, guys.
Sex. They running over there because they getting treated good.
They want to get taken care of like they're the bitch in the relationship. Gotcha.
If you think catering to a man and cooking him a meal and being submissive and cooperative with him is treating him like a bitch, it only shows you how dysfunctional Black American culture is.
Okay. And now for the guys in the chat, I would rather stay alone than ever date a lot of y'all Black
Well, you're not alone. You got 3 kids.
But this is the thing. They're in the chat saying that's why she's alone. Who said I was looking? Hold on. Who said I was looking for a relationship?
Then she go back worrying about the chat, y'all. So we gonna wrap this up and we gonna get into what we came to do. We gonna get into what we came to do tonight, guys. Word. We gonna wrap this up. Salute to the brother Dennis Sperling. Word. That was a good one. That was a good piece. But we gonna wrap this up. We gonna wrap that one up. We gonna get into what we came to do. Throw some music on real quick. You know what I mean? All right, guys, like I told you, man, today, guys, we going with the facts, not the feelings, you know what I mean? The feminist movement, they done ushered in government zaddy Satan, a way to corrupt, you know what I mean, our women. And they begin to spread these narratives. That's how they spread these narratives, you know what I mean? Through our women. Like I told you all the time, the church controls our women, school controls our kids, and the prisons and music controls our men. All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about choices. We're going to talk about choices and men and women that make this narrative absolutely false. Because at the end of the day, it's always about the choices that men and women make that separate them. You know what I mean? We got to understand, too, guys, that part of our punishment as men was we was sent here to do what we already was doing. We was sent here to do what we was created for, which was to work, guys. So I think the woman is kind of mad at that because they punishment was a little bit different. They punishment ain't involved work. They punishment involved their temple and taking care of their temple and having kids and catering to those kids at home because that's where you have your kids. You know what I mean? So they ain't like that. So right now what we have is we have a bunch of women that want to compete with the guys because they want to do what the guys do. They want to be men. You know what I mean? Subconsciously, these women want to be men and they're doing everything that the men are doing. And they're getting mad because they act like the God asked them to do that. The God ain't asked them to do that. That's the problem. You know what I mean? The God ain't asked them to do that. The God asked them to be ruled by us because they ate that apple. So a lot of them fighting that. So that's why I tell you guys, stay away from them because they battle not with us. They battle with the Creator. And I ain't trying to help them. I ain't helping them in no way, shape, or form. They got to fight that. They got to eat that the same way we got to eat that. The same way we got sent down here to work for our value. You know what I mean? They got to maintain their value to attract us so that we can bring the resources, guys. Remember, guys provide the resources, women provide the attention. That's how God created us. That's how the next generation is supposed to go forward because God ain't give no one person all of anything, guys. That's what he did that. The last person he tried that to, backstabbed him. You know what I mean? So he wasn't finna do that no more. I tell you that, guys, all the time. You know what I mean? So this time he left key things out. He left key elements out of each and every one of us, out of men and out of women. He left key parts of us out. You know what I mean? To where we need the other person. You know what I mean? Men, we're a little bit better off in the race because the society is not designed to trick us, not designed to get us. You know what I mean? But guys, again, this is gonna be the argument that you hear the most. Most of the times when this argument come up, when this war pay gap come up, you're gonna hear the women scream, "Oh, guys make $1 and girls make 77 cents more less than the men," and that's all crap, guys. Let me tell you why that's crap, guys. Because they overlook numbers of hours worked, specialization, overtime, you know what I mean, leisure time, and a couple more key stats what they did right there, guys, they took, in 1 year, they took all of what man made and all of what women made. And then they just said, "Oh, man made this X amount of dollars, woman made this X amount of dollars." So, and they ran with the narrative. You get that? It's a bunch of running with narratives, and that's what we talking about today. You got to remember, women earn less because they have a different priority. In most cases, you know what I mean? They choose to earn less. Women choose to earn less. But now that we have fake is the new real and the feminist movements along with our women, you know what I mean? They really, really subscribe to that. They subscribe to that heavy. You know what I mean? So now that we have that, everything is, we gonna make it up as we go. And that's the problem. They making the rules up as they go. You know what I mean? And that's why you see on the thing, is it equal opportunity or is it equal results? Because if you ask me, these people want equal results. You know what I mean? That's what they want. They want equal results. And don't get triggered, y'all. Don't get triggered, y'all. Don't let this live trigger you, because if your goal is to earn more, then by watching this live, you know what I mean, you're gonna see where you going wrong at. If you're a man or woman, you're gonna see where you might be going wrong at. Because I'm gonna give you guys 15 reasons why women earn less than men. You know what I mean? So if you're a man, you can take notes, and if you're a woman, you be like, oh, let me see, and don't make that mistake. All right, guys? So let's get started, y'all. Guys, y'all hit that like button, guys, and share this video, guys. We need to get the messages out. You know what I mean? We need to get it out there. So share this live on your social media platforms, guys. Who we got in the chat? Pan Africa, what's up, man? Salute to you. Calling government entitlement welfare. Yes, that's what it is. Earn income for money. Yes, that's what it is, yo. That's what it is. Tolo 201, what's up, Tolo 201? You know what I mean? And yes, they definitely under us. God created them under us, yo. He created the women under us, but he didn't create them under us. Let's clear that up. Their punishment, because they wanted to defy him, was to be controlled and ruled by us. He created them to be by our side. You know what I mean? But they chose to get tricked by Lilith, and that was their business. You know what I mean? June Theo, what up, bro? That's my guy, man. That's my guy. What's going on, man? Sorry, mama. There's nothing real about you, right? Not your hair, nails, face, nor attitude. That's a whole fact. Shorty looked at like she was hit. She was hit, though, B. Cav, what's up, Cav? Salute to Cav 6997. Hair hat. Yo, man, B, yeah, man. Words. We gonna have a good one tonight, chat, yo. And salute to y'all, man. Chris Young, what's up, man? That's my guy, upper management. You know what I mean? What it do? Keep on passing the good knowledge. Yes, sir. That's what we plan to do. Jalil Richards, what's up, man? What's good, man? I see you, bro. It is what it is. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's the damn truth. That's the whole truth about that, yo. You ain't never lie when it come to that. I'll put my punch to that. Alright. So let's get it started. Number one, guys. They go to school for the wrong sheesh. We all know that. Women, they go to these colleges for the wrong stuff. You know what I mean? And this plays a part in the fact that they think they slick. And a lot of these women think they so slick. They so worried about this right now and the temporary thing that they forget about their long-term success. And they do that with everything. They do that with their knowledge. They do that with their money. They will sacrifice the right now. They will sacrifice their whole future for the right now. You know what I mean? If you told the average female, if you told the 7 out of 10 women that you'll give her $1 million right now, or she had to wait 10 years and you give her $3 million, guess what she gonna do? She gonna take the $1 million right now, easy, because that's how they're designed, guys. That's how they're designed. All right? You know what I mean? And they go to school for the wrong things. I got some stats to show that too, guys. You know, I'm not gonna just sit here and talk and not show some stats and not show some numbers, right? So these are the most highest paying school things you could go to school for, and you know what I mean? Females is on one of these things on this list right here, guys. Females only make one of these things on this list. So we start counseling and psychology, 74% for women. You know what I mean? Early childhood education, 97% for women. Theology and religious vocation, that's 66% for males. Human service and community organization, 81% for females. Social work, 89% for females. So you see that, guys, these are the low paying jobs, right? These are the jobs that when you go to school for these things, when you come out of this class, don't be looking for no big bag. Don't be looking for no big bag. So what you went to school for, this bullshit, this the shit that they go to school for some old bullshit. And they leading in all four out of the 5 categories on this chart right here. Now we're gonna go to the next chart. This is the chart where these are the high paying jobs. I mean, those are the bullshit classes with the jobs. Now we go to this job over here. Petroleum engineering, 87% men. You know what I mean? Pharmaceutical science, 52% female. So they got that one. Then you got mathematics and community science. Mathematics and community science, 67% male. Aerospace engineering, 89% male. Chemical engineering, 72% male. Now, those are all of the fields and those are all of the studies that'll get you to the guap. You would think that if women really wanted to get to the guap, that they'd take classes, they'd take these classes, you know what I mean? But again, like I tell you, it's a choice. It all comes down to it being a choice, guys. It ain't about, you know what I mean? Like I said, it comes down to being a choice. You should be given the same chance to compete, right? But that does not we're not gonna bend the rules so that you can leverage success, though. I mean, the equal opportunity, don't mean equal result. You have the right and you have the right to have the opportunity, to run in the race. But ain't nobody fitting to give you a head start in the race. Now, along with the opportunity to run in this race. And this is what's going on, guys. That's what it's really about, guys. You know what I mean? So women gotta stop playing. They gotta stop playing. Ain't nobody finna play with this delusional game here. And like I said, it's no badge, ladies. So if you smart and you take the hint, you take the note right there, then you saw that. You wanna start going to school for the stuff that's when you come out of there, you're gonna be getting hit off. You know what I mean? Stop going to school for bullshit. You know what I mean? Just to say you went to school. You know what I mean? That's faking it till you make it, and I ain't never got nobody rich. Number 2, guys, women stay with hell of a mothers at the plantation long than men, man. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. They stay at them plantations longer. You know what I mean? Think about it. Biologically, the moms is not going to just put a daughter out there, you know what I mean, at that younger age. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy folks out there, you know what I mean? Things like that. And women just tend to stay with the women, you know what I mean? The guys go off and venture, you know what I mean? The guys nowadays, the trend is the guy end up going to live at the next girl house. You know what I mean? He go from mom's crib to living at the next woman plantation. You know what I mean? And that's sad, guys. From mom crib, you gotta go to your crib, guys. Even if it's a room, guys. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? We know the system is set up to where they charging one man an arm and a leg for these apartments. But fuck it. If you gotta go to a room, go to a room. It's yours. You feel me? Can't nobody tell you nothing. You walk around ass naked, ding-a-ling, swinging and all that. It's yours. You know what I mean? You can have company. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's yours. Guys, that's way better than living with your moms. You know what I mean? The shelter. I would stay in the shelter. I'm not knocking the shelter, but come on, who want to be in the fucking shelter? Grown ass man. Come on, like, you know what I mean? So always get your own, guys. Get your own. Don't. And this is why the women they stay at the mom's place longer than men. What do you think, men? Normally, men get out there. They enter the workplace a little earlier. The woman is still back at the crib. You know what I mean? So now the men is in the workplace longer. So now, by the time the women get to the workplace, they gotta play catch up. So this is why it seems like the women get paid less. You know what I mean? And that's just the fact. These are the facts, guys. Remember, we're not finna deal with feelings tonight, guys. We finna to just talk about the facts tonight, guys. Alright? No room in the matriarch community for the whole man adult boy. Facts, bro. You know what I mean? Number 3, guys. Women work 14 hours less per month and do not like overtime without advance notice. You know, guys, I got my own company now, so now it's like just me. I'm responsible for everything and shit. So I don't have a staff. But when I used to have a staff, when I used to be just the general manager and I used to run the staff, guys, I used to watch and I used to tend to peep that the girls, they used to be snooty about staying late. Sometimes you gotta stay late to get the quota out and to make sure you get enough things out. You know what I mean? And boy, I tell you, these women that look like they ready to knock your head off. And again, some of them had to go pick their kids up from school. Some of them just wanted to get out of there. You know what I mean? Some was just lazy, but there's always was a reason that the women had to get out of there. Now, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to say none of the guys wanted to run out of there, but it was mostly all of the women that just wanted to go, wanted to go. You know what I mean? And that's where the overtime come in. That's where the money is being made. So now when you calculate a man, you know what I mean, making more at the end of the year than a woman, don't forget that woman ran out of there on them days where the hours was there and the overtime hours was there. You know what I mean? That's not a man's fault. You know what I mean? That's all of the woman's choice. Remember, the woman choose to run out of there. The woman choose to come up with an excuse of why she always got to leave early or she can't stay back. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I used to be pissed off like a motherfucker on certain days, but I also used to be one of the leading hours hitters too when I was in that level of working. You know what I mean? So these are just the facts, guys. Like I said, we only dealing with the facts tonight, guys. We only gonna deal with the facts tonight. Women know damn well everything I say out my mouth. 9 times out of 10 tonight is gonna be a whole fact, nothing but the fact. You can't even argue that. You know what I mean? And just gotta fix your shit, ladies. Word. Just gotta fix your shit. And fellas, you gotta fix your shit too. Cause if your lady is beating you in any of these categories, then you're a lame. And that's a whole fact. You shouldn't be in a relationship. You have to beat your woman into everything, in every statistical category that's made. You feel me? You have to. That's how she gonna listen to you. That's how she gonna submit to you, guys. Alright? I knew that sounded like it got loud. It got crazy loud right there, but alright. What we on? We on number 4. Women want to be liked rather than really win big. You know what I mean? Biologically, guys, women are supposed to be the giving and the nurturers and the carers. You know what I mean? So that's giving. You know what I mean? Women give the bag away. Women are designed to give the bag away. You know what I mean? They're not designed to, you know what I mean, generate it and get it. They're designed to share it and give the bag away. That's just their biological nature. You know what I mean? Women are designed to be liked, bro. In the workplace, women want to be liked by everybody. Oh, you can have that. Oh, all you got to do is sell her on a victim story and she been and gave the raise to the victim. Oh, no, because so-and-so need it because she, you know what I mean? And that's just women's nature. You know what I mean? It's in their nature to want to be liked rather than winning. We know that now. We see that now. Attention is everything. These chicks would rather be popular than successful. You know what I mean? They all the way stupid now. All the way engulfed in stupidity. These women rather be, like I just told you, I gave you the example. These women they'd rather lose and have 1 million people watching them than not win and have absolutely nobody watch them, guys. They'll complain about the cat calling. They'll complain about you running down. They'll complain about men cold approaching them, right? But then if no men talk to them, they'd be depressed and they'd be sick in the mind. You know what I mean? And they'll start taking off clothes. That's when they'll start posting more different. They'll start posting more raunchy. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. They all the way stupid now, yo. Salute the dirty folks, yo. Our next video definitely gonna be with dirty folks, man. Gonna be with dirty folks in there. We're gonna talk about Mike Tyson and this fake gangster shit, guys. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, these women are devious now, man. You gotta understand, these women nowadays are they're taking out all their anger on the lack of dad. Like, they want to do that to their father for whatever their mother told them, or you know what I mean, for their situation. So it's like, you don't even gotta worry about them. They not really talking about us no more. They talking really to their dad. When they get on social media and they start that disrespectful shit, I don't even pay them no mind. I just be knowing, oh, they venting to their father. You know what I mean? The lack of. You know what I mean? And it's really their mom's fault. You know what I mean? But these chicks just running around here angry, you know, because they mad. They mad because their moms ain't teach them nothing. Their moms angry, they angry. Shit crazy, man. Number 5, guys. These chicks are thirsty, guys. These chicks, not only are they silly-minded and thirsty, they like kids. You gotta remember, they are really like kids, man. They big fucking kids. They are willing to accept the first deal that's put on the table, guys. And this is a whole fact, guys. These chicks are, they for some weird reason, they're designed to be like, I take whatever and earn my way. Whole time, men, we won't take just anything. We tend to look at our worth and be like, bro, you got to give me what you owe. You got to give me what I'm worth. Not females. You see it now, how many females make help from government zaddy into a whole lifetime of some bullshit. Just fuck their whole wealth up just relying on government daddy entitlement plans, yo, and a child support check. This is why dudes will go 150 in the hole, $160,000 in the hole for 21 years, and his kid ain't got nothing in the bank. Baby mom still fucked up, living in the projects. So it's like, you did nothing for 21 years. You did nothing to contribute to that child wealth for 21 years, because the guys, we're accountable and we're documented. Our shit be documented through the child support court. So do you mean to tell me the moms did nothing? And this be the shit right here. This is why women earn less. Because they just do stupid things. They take that first offer and they don't recognize their wealth. You know what I mean? But they know everything. They know everything about what a real man want, what a real man need, what a real man like. But they don't know shit like this. They don't know the shit that'll get them successful. That's why I don't pay them no mind, guys. And y'all better not be letting them bully you into stupid shit. Y'all better not be letting these wayward word lilies bully y'all into simping and bully y'all into doing dumb decisions, yo, with your money, with your funds. Remember, this whole thing is on sacrifice and decisions. You know what I mean? So if you sacrificing to make stupid decisions, you doomed to fail, guys. You know what I mean? Don't let them shame you into stupidity, guys. They stupid. You know what I mean? Go the other way. Go the other way, guys. Trust me, go the other way. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? Number 6, guys. They like to wait for raise instead of asking for one, guys. And that's a fact. Like I just told you, these women, they take for, not only do they take the first thing that's on the table, and in their mind, they think that they're going to just earn it. They, all right, I'm gonna take this because I could earn, I could work my way to, nah, man, because honestly, once you take that, women are not designed to ask for a raise, because women are not designed to be all argumentative, and women are not designed to be, you know what I mean? Now, I don't know what these alpha women turn themselves into, but the average traditional woman is kind of shy and don't like confrontation. You know what I mean? So this is why women, they waiting for the raise instead of asking. Whereas men, if we do accept that bullshit in the beginning, once we know that we're valuable and we know, yo, hold on, these niggas need me, we going in and we gonna ask for that raise. We gonna ask for that raise. Like, all right, yo, bro, I know you see I know you see what I see. And that's just what dudes is designed to do. The dudes don't care who, because remember, it go back to that being like shit too. Girls are designed to want to be liked. Guys don't care, so that means guys is less likely to just fall for the raise to somebody. Guys are less likely to do a lot of things that women are more likely to do in the workplace, guys. You know what I mean? Women is in the workplace trying to be friends with every fucking body. Guys ain't in the workplace trying to be friends. Guys is designed to be in the workplace and dominate. You know what I mean? Number 7, guys. Women prioritize friendship and control over personal time. And this is a fact, guys. This is a fact. Women prioritize friendship, like I just told you guys. You know what I mean? Women like that. Women like tea time. Women like get group lunch. Women like, you know what I mean, after hour spots. You know what I mean? Don't think it's just the men that hit the bar up. Nah, these women like to be social, especially these women like to get at these jobs and be friends and act like these fucking workmates is their best friend and cousins and shit. I've seen it, guys. Like, remember, guys, I've been running this company for a long time, guys. You know what I mean? So I've seen it all. I've seen it all. And these women get there, they link up, and they forget that they're at work. Like, it ain't that serious. You don't come to work to make friends. You know what I mean? You come to work to get the job done, but the women come to work to make friends. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying men don't, but more than likely, it's gonna be a group of women. You know what I mean? You rarely see a group of men. You'll see one or two, a duo team of dudes that's him and his man. Them two is dudes. They cool dudes, but you rarely see 4 or 5 dudes at one work site, just cool, like a gang. I see that with the women. I see 3 of them team up. I see them laugh. I seen them pick on girls. I seen the whole shit. So this is what the women do. And then in actuality, that's why they earn less. I mean, because they won't separate, and they won't separate to dominate if that puts their friend at risk. If that embarrasses the fact that their friend can't keep up, then the woman will play just as dumb as they slow ass friend that can't keep up. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Where is that right there? All right, we's on 8. While men play the game for high scores, women play the game for the benefits and the reward the game has to offer. All right, guys, let me read that again. Us men, we play the game to put up high scores. Women play the game for the benefits and rewards that the game have to offer. All right, guys. So we see the shit. We see the game from 2 different angles to begin with. And this is why. Why do we see the game from 2 different angles to begin with? Because we were not designed to compete with each other. We were designed to work together. And this is why the women are tripping, you know what I mean? Because we supposed to be working together, but they want to work together with us, with our tools. That's not working together then. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to use their tools to work with them while they use our tools. We want to use our tools. And this is where they stump, and this is where they fuck up with the good dudes that they want, the real men. Because the real men have all those tools that y'all breaking y'all neck and losing y'all beauty to gain. The real men already have that. You know what I mean? Number 9, guys. Women God-given talent and a God-given task will always be their family at home, guys. I don't care what these women trying to say. I don't care what they tell you, guys. You know what I mean? Their God-given task will always be that. You know what I mean? Women are more likely to leave work to take care of their family, guys. So after they leave work, you know what I mean? Once they have a family, they're more likely to leave their family, you know what I mean? They're more likely to leave their job, I said, to go take care of their family. You know what I mean, guys? Number 10, guys. Once a baby enter the picture, 75% of women just quit life. They just quit life. They didn't got no go. Now they gonna run with this. Oh, my child is my life. My only goal, my only task is to raise my kid. And that's bullshit, yo, because a child is a choice, not a duty. I mean, they go that word choice again. A child is a choice, not a duty or a burden. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even have that kid if that's what you was going to try to run with. If you was going to try to run with that narrative and just give up and quit, because the child don't mean you quit life. The child don't mean you won anything. You see what I mean? A lot of people think dumb shit. A lot of people take a lot of dumb shit as a victory, and that's not the victory. That's not the victory you should be gunning for, guys. The victory you should be gunning for is peace. You know what I mean? And the child at the wrong time is going to lead you further and further from peace. All right? That word, guys, but women choose. After the first child, women scale back on work more. You know what I mean? After the first child, women scale back on work more. They go from full-time to part-time. You know what I mean? Because they got to show that baby some attention. Remember, guys are designed to provide resources, and women are designed to provide attention to that child. You know what I mean? Women see child as obstacles from obtaining the man's role power. Exactly. Because women forget that you can try to be the man all you want. God's still only blessing you for doing your task. So not only is you not getting no blessings for trying to break your neck to do the man task, you're definitely not getting no blessings because you feel you're not doing your task in the process. Now, if you want to be a man and you want to still complete your task, then I shut up. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Then you's a hell of a person. You know what I mean? I got to make a new word up for the type of person you is, if that's what you're trying to do, if that's what you're willing to do. You know what I mean? But if that's not what you're willing to do, then come on, be for real. Knock it off. Knock it off. You know what I mean? Again, guys, number 11, again, God do not like ugly, guys. You know what I mean? Number 11, women choose to dedicate more time than men to the child after they're born. You know what I mean? Their task is to raise them kids, to be at home nurturing them kids until them kids get to the age where they talk and the dad can come on in and put that discipline and put that knowledge and spiritual guidance in that child. That's when the woman can go do whatever the fuck she want to do. You know what I mean? The moms is definitely needed in the child's life up until I want to say the child was about 7. That's when the dad comes in and the dad bring him from 7 on till he leave the castle. And it really do work, guys. When you don't have a mom trying to be this mom, dad, it really do work. Like, I commend Mrs. Goodbread, you know what I mean? Because she's the nurturer. She gonna always be her mommy. You know what I mean? She gonna always be mommy. She always gonna play the mommy role. But she never blocked me. Like, I never blocked her. I never stopped her from going in and being a nurturer. And all that means is she gonna try to make my little man a little punk. And she gonna try to make she gonna be strong on my girls. You know what I mean? So she gonna be tough on my girls. They gonna get into it, but she gonna try to make my little man a punk. So that means I, as the leader, gotta know when to be like, all right, enough of that, chill. And I, as a leader, gotta know when to step in there for my child. And that's how that works. So imagine, like, even if I wasn't present here or wasn't given the opportunity to be the king of the castle, then, you know what I mean, Miss Goodbread would be a hell of a mother too. You know what I mean? Word. Because she'd be inadvertently damaging the kids. She'd be inadvertently fucking the kids up off of beliefs that that's not going to help them when they get out of her care, when they get out of her custody, when they get out of her hands. You know what I mean? And that's what these women are doing. You know what I mean? By trying to break their neck. You know what I mean? By trying to break their neck and do the man task. You know what I mean? Number 12, guys. Plain and simple. Women hang it up 2 years earlier than men, guys. They hang it up earlier. Women retire on average earlier than men do. You know what I mean? So if you start the game later, because remember, women start the game later because they get out of Mama Love plantation a little later than the men. They start the game later, and then they end the game earlier. So this is why women earn less than men. It's common sense, guys. I tell you this all the time. 1 plus 1 equals 2, not 11, guys. Like, you know what I mean? So you can't even rock with that, guys. Number 13, guys. They not designed to do our tasks, man. Man is a man and a woman is a woman. You know what I mean? Point blank game period, guys. Women work less dangerous jobs. So when you work a less dangerous jobs, you're not as valuable to the society, so you're not gonna get paid the big bucks. Plain and simple, guys. Like, we can't complicate common sense on that. And we not going, like I said, we not gonna bend the rules so that women gain an unfair advantage. We not doing that. We don't subscribe to that. You know what I mean? You will have an equal opportunity. We can all play this game. You know what I mean? But in no way, shape, or fashion do we bend the rules for you. No. Nope. Number 14, guys. Beyond popular belief, there is a such thing as a pink tax. Y'all guys go check that video out that I did on it costs to be the boss, why it is way more expensive to be a woman in America than it is to be a man. You know what I mean? Remember, women got those sanitarial napkins that they cannot avoid buying every month. You know what I mean? They got a lot of things. Their clothes is more expensive than us. Their cleaners is more expensive than us. It's just designed to get them. It's designed to get them. It's designed to get them to give them all that money back. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So you guys go check that video out. I ain't even gonna go in depth on that. But that was a very good video explaining what the pink tax is and why men it's easier. It's easy. And why it's not cheaper to keep her ass, because she costs just to be a woman, she costs. You know what I mean? So it costs to be the boss. Word. And last but not least, guys, 15, guys, feminism have women hiring other women now, guys. So that just means that the gender discrimination is still a real thing. You know what I mean? It's still live and breathing. It's just against the man now. So you have women CEOs and women general managers hiring other women to keep this feminist narrative going now, to keep the men out of the workplace and keep the men away from dollar. You got to remember, this whole gender war is just to keep men away from money, because at the end of the day, guys, you can say what you want. I don't give a fuck what coach, what dating, what lifestyle coach, what pickup artists tell you. Money is the root of all evil, but money is also the destiny to freedom. You know what I mean? Money is the results of freedom also too, guys. So don't let them fool you. Don't let them get you to hate money. Don't let them get you hating people that got money, because those are the people you want to learn from. Those are the people you want to mimic, guys. Because with money, you can help your folks learn, guys. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be here in this position being able to help you guys without making great decisions in my past to lead me to success in the financial area, guys. Now I'm free. I work for myself. I don't work for nobody. I work for myself. You can't cancel me. You know what I mean? You can't stick me with nothing. You can't do what you want to do to me. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. And I mean, I don't give a fuck how you perceive me. You know what I mean? But the truth is what it is, guys, and real will always recognize real. You know what I mean? You can always tell when somebody is authentic and genuine, and that's what it is. Like I said, authenticity is at a premium, and guys, y'all came here for the truth. You know what I mean? I came for the entertainment, but I know y'all stayed for the truth, and I give y'all guys a bonus, a little 16 just for you guys coming out here, right? The most agreeable person is the brokest person, guys. Stop being so agreeable. If you want to link the common denominator on all 15 things, Women earn less than men because they just way more agreeable to shit. You know what I mean? The agreeable people is gonna get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? Remember, this shit is designed to take advantage of the weak people. It's designed to take advantage of the fools. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, you know what I mean, help y'all without changing my mind, without fucking my shit up. You know what I mean? And that's all, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoyed the live. You know what I mean? Subscribe, guys. Share the link. You know what I mean? Tell your friends to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Ladies, yo, if you wanna come on and tell your story, I'm looking for ladies that have a story to tell. Link up with me. You know what I mean? Guys, check me on Instagram. Check me on Facebook. You know what I mean? Reach out to me, guys. I'm here. I'm for everybody. Salute to my guy, Anthony Spade, as always. Salute to Mr. Palmer, Minister Jab. Much love to my guy, Mr. Approach. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, JVJ was good. You know what I mean? The unbiased truth was popping. You know what I mean? Prediction ascension was goody, my guy. You already know, yo. It's been real. Y'all tuned in. It's been real. Y'all been tuned in with your boy, Mr.Goodbread. And class, guys, class is dismissed. I hope y'all got the message, and I really appreciate you guys. All right.
I just got a little feeling that I should. Do I need to give y'all a fair warning? Is it a bunch of new people on here that's finna have a problem with my authenticness? Miss Yonka, what's up? Listen, so I'm doing a Zoom tomorrow night on generational curses. And this is one of them topics that when I really start talking deep into it, people cry, they get emotional. Some people get angry. Some people get disappointed. So I'm giving y'all fair warning, even on this live. Like, if you are in a not so good space in your life to where you are not open to receive constructive criticism or a different perspective other than your own, or you're engulfed in feelings so much that you can't accept reality, don't stay on this live. Don't get in my Zoom. Don't try to book no call with me, because it won't be good. I don't spare feelings. I'm not going to spare on this live. You're watching as adults are old enough to work a phone or a computer or a laptop. Whatever you own, you're old enough to know that it is a decision of yours to come on here. You don't have to stay on this live. You don't have to listen to what I say. I'm not responsible for the things that you decide to sit and watch. So with that being said, if I say anything that you don't like, you have a problem with my delivery, cursing, the stuff I'm going to say, you don't have to be on here. It's a choice, right? I'm going to start by saying this. A lot of y'all need to understand the generational curses that have been passed down in y'all family, because they are the reason for a lot of y'all disadvantages, a lot of y'all poor choices, a lot of the unfairness that you were set with once you hit that age where you had to try to figure things out as a young adult. A lot of y'all don't realize, like me understanding where I came from, what I came out of, what I was brought up in, the things I was conditioned to do, believe, go along with, the opinion leaders in my family. Like, this is stuff that it needs to be talked about, it needs to be addressed, and it needs to be understood. Because these are the things that will help you understand as an adult today, or a young adult, or a teenager, how you should be moving, what you can afford to give, what you can afford, you know, to spend your time on, put your attention on. Hopefully y'all keeping up so far. Anybody just way off track and don't know what the fuck I'm saying? Before I go deeper, because you know, the deeper I go, the more bothered y'all get. Your goals today, the things that you're working on, the stuff you don't got time for, the shit that you should be ashamed of yourself about, are things that need to be centered around where the fuck I came from. What the people taught me growing up. Some of y'all, like when I say disadvantages, some of y'all reached 17, 18, and you had a lot of things that were going on in your life that was unfair to you. It was a lot of stuff that this started me off below just the average line. Things my parents didn't teach me, the absence of one parent or another, lack of finances, lack of resources. These are things that, yes, it was unfair that you reached 17, 18, 19, 20 and did not have access to these things. We're not given certain shit. And a lot of y'all, you hurting just because nobody in your family is grown enough to just tell you that. That you know what, as your elders, we lacked in this area, which then in turn caused you to lack in this area. And a lot of the shit you went through early on when you first had a kid or when you first stepped out into the world as a young adult, a lot of that shit, it came from what we did not give you. And for that, even if a motherfucker don't give you an apology, just acknowledging that can set a lot of y'all free.
Just bonus footage. Your boy Mr. Goodbread. Welcome to class, guys. We on a school trip today. I brought you guys to my warehouse today, guys, just so you can get a grip of what I do here on a regular. You know what I mean? When I'm not making YouTube videos, guys, I'm here at my warehouse. It's my warehouse right here. You know what I mean? So what I do here, guys, is Saks and Bloomingdale's. They send me a bunch of their merchandise, right? They send me some of their merchandise. And all I gotta do is pack their merchandise, process it, you know what I mean? Check out what client ordered what, match it with their client, match the item with match the pieces that they bought, send it out, get it ready for FedEx, you know what I mean? Pack it and send it to FedEx. So if you order from Saks Fifth Avenue in my area, in Connecticut, New York, tri-state area, 9 times out of 10, I probably touched your package. I probably sent your package, you know what I mean? And that's what I do here, guys, you know what I mean? Light work. Well, yeah, I'll be like, yo, how you got that? Well, you know, I started off working for Saks on 51st Street, you know what I mean? We was in the building, you know what I mean? The owner of this company, Mike Jamali, salute to you, my guys. You know what I mean? He was doing business as usual. Then there came a point where they wanted space. They wanted their space. So they kicked our company out of the building. So we went to Long Island City. You know what I mean? We kept up the business, doing good business, great business. You know what I mean? I was just a little dude in the company at this time. You know what I mean? I was just a worker. You know what I mean? Before you know it, we get a chance to expand. You know what I mean? This is why I tell you guys, save your money. Always have money saved because this shit ain't luck. I ain't get here by luck, my guys. I got here because when the opportunity came, I jumped on it and I had to save the money.